Good, guys. I'm doing 2 videos. I'm just gonna do it straight back to back. I'll probably just upload this video tomorrow. I'm just trying to do this video fast because the new Dragon Ball Super episode's is coming out in about maybe in like an hour. So I'm trying to, upload the other video, the previous one, the Kyle one, and post this one up for tomorrow as well. So yeah, so this one is kind of like a dark vibe. I just named it random right here. And I don't know what type of beat this is. Maybe you guys could figure it out. I'll let you guys, in the comments figure out what type of beat it is. Because to be honest, it's very different, but I kind of fuck with it. So yeah, so I'm gonna play the beat like usual. Maybe 45, 50 seconds of the beat, and yeah. So maybe I'll come up with a name for it in the middle of this video. So here's the beat, and yeah. Alright, so there you guys go. That's the beat. Like I said, I still don't even know what to call this beat. But, yeah, so let's go to the first sound. Let's go to pattern 1. And the first sound I added was this. And I just played these chords right here. F minor scale. And yeah, so this is the way it sounds like without any effects. And it's nothing special, literally. It kind of sounds disgusting, to be honest. I just opened up orchestral and just a regular preset with the flute thingy. But what I did was with the effects on, this is the way it sounds like. So that's the way it sounds like. And next I added, like I said in my previous video, Dune 2, sorry about that. Since I bought it, so yeah. So I added this thing right here. Is it an ARP? No, it's a key. I was messing around with the keys. And yeah, so this is the way it sounds like without the presets or without the effects. Oh, there you go. So yeah, I did that. Then I added half speed, EQ some of the sounds, RC24, give it more space, EQ that, EQ the reverb so it doesn't clash with the 808 too much and it doesn't sound muddy. And this is the way it sounds like with the effects. So yeah, and also the BPM, if you guys don't notice, it's 143. And next I added a second sound. Oh, and for the keys for this it's the exact same keys as this, just I ended up shorting them, like putting them short, and I just added some long chords on the bottom just to you know, fill up some of the gaps, so you know, make it sound like some keys. And I was playing around with the yeah, I'll tell you exactly which keys. I was messing around with the whirly light keys, and I ended up just scrolling through these factory banks right here. You get a factory in the keys, and ended up with the blockbuster bells. And yeah, and I just like the way that sounded. And then next is I copied the very first one right here, copied it in here, another Doom sample, and this is went to the bell section, factory bell, plucked, and gangster bell, and this is the way it sounds like. And let me take off the effects because it's here. I think I added another growth speed as well. I should have, in all honesty, like I should have just you know, routed them to a separate channel so it doesn't take up so much CPU. But I didn't know I was gonna do this. But this is the way it sounds like without any effects. And it kind of sounds weird, so but all together I was like, okay, it needs something. I need to slow that down, so that's why I half speeded, EQ'd, reverb to give it space in the way it sounds like, and then all together. And I know right now it sounds kind of weird, this orchestral sound, but it's only in the song to give it some space. When you hear all the drums and everything, when it's in the background, it's just space. It just fills up a little gap. You don't really hear that annoying sound. Like I said, it sounds ugly with everything, but I mean, it's just an ugly thing for now, but you guys know what I'm saying. I don't really gotta explain myself. Alright, so next I added was, oh, that was the last thing I added. This was another one, another basic, but it's right here. But that was the last thing I added. As you can see, it's just pattern 14. I just added that because I wanted to fill something up. So the next thing I added was this other pluck sound, 1000 pluck factory preset, and without any effects. This is what it sounds like. What did I do to this? I think, oh yeah, I half speeded this one. This is what it sounds like. Literally the same as this one. They're both literally copied and paste. Just one I slowed down, half speed. The other one is just, as you can see, it's literally the exact same thing. But this one I half sped it. No. Hold up. Something's not right. Oh, alright. There it is. So here I half sped it and EQ'd it. I don't know, I just like the way that sound. It just gave it a different bounce from the initial sound. And then I decided just to copy and paste, put it on a different you know, its own channel with the its own melody, so it creates that space right here in the middle of the song. And I only add the bells literally just once right before the drop back to the chorus, right over here. I'll play that right now. Just whoops. And I literally just play it right here. Just to give it some variance. And yeah, so, and then the next thing I added was the drums. Here I thought the beat was done, but you know, I'll explain why I added the flute. And yeah, so the next sound I added was this crash. Simple crash. No reverb, nothing put in. Didn't even EQ that. Next I added was hi-hat. Hi-hat's not even playing there. I'm gonna go back to the pattern. Added reverb, EQ'd it. And next, added a regular clap, and I layered the clap with the snare right here. And I actually gave the clap and snare some, after I layered it, I EQ'd some reverb and EQ'd some of it. Originally it just sounds like this. Very dry, very like, has no presence. So I added that. Then after that I went kind of like a different route. I added this bounce snare, but I added it's with EQ. Not EQ, with a lot of reverb. And you know, so yeah, I fucking just put that thing in there and sounds like this. Next side, it was just a simple open hat. I don't even think I EQ'd this bad boy right here. And, oh yeah, I did. I gave it some reverb, obviously, because fucking reverb everything. That's the way it sounds without reverb. With reverb, not too much, but it's there. You hear it. Next, I added was an 808. And I didn't even EQ this 808, did I? Nope, I didn't even EQ this 808, but I should, but I'll probably do that later. I don't even think it needs to be EQ'd, in my opinion, but the way it sounds like. So I just follow the scales, and you know, they have a C. Is there a C up there? Yeah, there's a C right here, and then yeah, so I just follow the scales, and that's it. The ghost notes, and just layered it. Cranked this bad boy all the way to full volume. Typical mexikodro 808. And yeah, oh, one last thing for the hi-hats. All I did was without this, I added lower notes, just pushed it down. Just to make everything just sound just cooler. Added some snare hi-hat rolls here and there. Yeah, so that's that, and altogether it sounded like this. And then when I laid out the beat, I was like, it needs some variation because I don't want it to be too repetitive. So I just added this orchestral fruit. I said fruit. It's fucking gay, but yeah, orchestral flute, and it just gave it more of a bounce type of way. It's kind of weird to explain, but yeah, it just added some variants, and like I said, I added that bell, so everything's not too repetitive, so the listener doesn't get bored, and it gives some good transitions here and there, in between bars to give the artist a different type of flow when they're rapping. So yeah, so that's the beat. Hope you guys enjoyed it. If you guys liked the video, just hit that like button, that subscribe button. You guys already know the deal. And yeah, so like I said, I'll be uploading this video tomorrow, and about to go run, get some food before this Dragon Ball Super episode comes out. So other than that, guys, I'm out, guys. Peace.